Hey, what's up, guys? Noxfox here, with a ranked match. Yeah, a couple days ago, me and Rumley did some rank stuff. We got quite a few recordings done, but as you know, Rumley's had some audio problems, so yeah, this is another post-game voiceover. And yeah, so I've been running Catherine quite often now, just because she just deals with Kestrel a lot better than Arden does, and Kestrel is just a big part of the meta right now. And actually, every match we played that day, there was a Kestrel on enemy team, but we had some pretty good matches. So yeah, Catherine's been working out for me as far as this meta. So yeah, starting out, nothing really too special. Here's the first confrontation. Don't really want to fight Sky Arden this early. You can see Sky's already doing quite a lot of damage. Move over. Yep. Okay. Yep. He got the jump to get out, and as long as I live, which I don't even remember if I do, because it's been a while since these matches happened. A few days. After a few days, I'm done. My memory sucks. Okay. Yeah. Nice. So good rotation by Joe Miner. Pick up the Sky. Arden is getting away. I'm getting boots to try to have a little better chase here. Yep, and there, activate him. Rumbley's able to jump in and get a hit on. Oh, Sky's back. The short timers. Ah, I'm so low. And I go down. And no, it's too. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, we pushed a little too hard for the jungle. Yeah, timers, they're just so short that early in the match that it can always be risky. Because on the one hand, when you get a kill in the jungle like that, you want to try and get backs. But on the other hand, it can be really risky because of the super short timers. And I mean, in that case, Sky just has a really strong early game. Which can be kind of scary. Yeah, and Rumbley with the Jewel. Jewel is another good option for dealing with Kestrel. Because Jewel can just jump right in, land the stun, and just unload a lot of damage on squishy Kestrel. In a very quick, like a very short amount of time. So yeah, I don't know, like for our comps right now, we have to always consider the Kestrel because she's so prevalent in the ranked meta at this point. But I mean, that's how it is. Things change, you adapt. And it's been going pretty good for the most part. Alright, so here's another big confrontation right in the lane. Not an all-out fight, but some back and forth. Rumley missed. He missed his A, now he doesn't have a stack. Yeah, actually, if I remember right, this might have been our first match of the day, so I think we all might have been warming up a little bit. So maybe not playing at our absolute top, but I mean, happens. This is how it is when you start the day. So yeah, back to farm. Get some scouts. Yeah, get some vision, Nox. What are you doing? I don't know why I didn't stun her there. Probably because she's level 5. I just wanted to get away. Yeah, that's with Sky. One of the good things of being Catherine versus Sky is you can just kind of, if you're quick, you can stop her A before it does any big damage. Of course, now my stun's already on cooldown, so I used it on the initiation. Sky's a little bit low on energy. Rumble's got full energy, but very low on health. And it can be very, see, like right there, just kind of, like a lot of times I'll just wait for it to A. If I'm nearby Sky, just wait for the A and then shut it down. And she'll either have to Suri Strike to kind of get it back, or if she already has, then she's kind of done for a little bit, which can be really useful. The problem is, a lot of times you'll take quite a few hits getting in. If you have to come in like for the stun, if you have to go straight in, like what I mean by that is if you have to go like towards Sky's front and you're moving in that direction, then you're probably going to eat a few shots from the A before you get the stun off. and it can be really risky if she's able to move away from you. And of course, if she's has a frostburn, then it's really a problem because then you're gonna get slowed and just eat a bunch of hits, and your shield really doesn't do anything for it. Your B, as Catherine. Catherine's not made to deal well with like low damage, high hit damage, high number of hit damage. she's excellent at dealing with really big chunks of damage, like really big hits. That also makes her useful in situations where, like with Blackfeather, where once he gets full stacks, you can kind of bring up, you can pop your B, and then he really doesn't want to hit you because he would just be doing too much damage to his team. Yeah, right now in the current meta, Catherine seems to be the go-to. Just from what I've seen in my experience, and then just what I'm hearing too from others. Alright, cool. I'm finally getting some vision, apparently. I've also been leaning a lot more towards contraption for ranked games, just because the vision can it changes games so often, and it can like, yeah, one of the worst feelings, like for me as a support, see like right there, that flare like saved us from going in on a potentially very deadly situation. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Yeah, so what I'm saying is one of the worst things to have happen as support is to be like in the late game, the mid game. You're moving with your team around the map, and you don't have a flare, and you guys need to know what's in the brush. Like, it sucks because if you face check it, you're risking the match at that point. So just if you have a contraption, you don't have to worry about it. Just even if it's off cooldown, you just give it a couple seconds, and you can flare and move safely through the jungle, through the brush. So yeah, I don't know. I moved away from contraption a little bit when it got nerfed, but I don't know. I kind of really need it. Even a lot of times, what I'll do if I don't want to build it early, if I feel like I need the Warhorn, like much, it's like if the Warhorn seems like it's much more a priority. Alright, well, I'll finish that later as I get melted. As you see, like I said, Sky can do a lot of damage to me. If you can't get the stun on the A, if you're just taking the hits, it's just a lot of damage to try to deal with. Ooh. Oh, look, Musha is now following me. Great, welcome to the recording, Musha. So yeah, both me and Rumbly happen to hang back a bit. Scarf going in with the ult. Doing a little bit of damage, but for the most part, it looks like we're just going to go back to farm. Try to get some health before we do anything. So yeah, but to continue my thought from before, a lot of times though, I feel like I need the Warhorn, like before I get the contraption, I'll just go ahead and get the Warhorn, and you just keep a slot open for flares. Oh no! So, kind of got caught in the gauntlet there. Don't have a block yet. Scarf just going for it, so I'm trying to back him up here. Yeah, Kestrel's in lane. Alright, cool. Picks up the Sky. Getting some good damage on Arden. Arden getting hit by the minion mine plus us, and I pick up the kill because Scarf kind of backed out. I don't know what he was doing. But had to make sure we got the kill. Yeah, so very nice. Yeah, so again, like I was saying, you just leave a slot open for flares, and I mean that's enough to get your crucial vision. It's not ideal because I mean you want to have scouts too for that long-term vision, because flares are great when you're moving. And basically, like flares are better for offensive vision when you're about to make a move and you need to know what's going on. They're perfect for that, and scouts are better for defensive vision. So if you need vision on your backs, which I like to have pretty much as soon as possible. And then objectives, of course, you want to have vision on those, and you want to have constant vision on those. You don't want to have to swing by Kraken every 30 seconds and flare it. So yeah, it's not ideal to only have the... picked up another kill, but my team's too far away. Yeah, so it's not ideal to only have flares as your vision option. But I mean, if you just really need the Warhorn, if you're up against a really mobile team and vision isn't as much of an issue, also being very offensive can mean you don't need vision as much. Can we pick up the Kestrel? Nice! Oh, very nice goop, even if she wasn't stunned the entire time. Yeah, that's the Jewel and Catherine combo work pretty well versus Kestrel, just with the double stuns and yeah, just the damage that can be brought out. Plus, if I need to body block anything from Kestrel, like I said, Catherine's pretty good at blocking large hits. She's good at blocking the snipe and the arrows. For the most part, you just pop your B, get your shield going, and it's not too bad. It can still definitely take you down, though, if you're not careful, just because her damage is so high. But I mean, it's a better option than, say, like Arden, where I can shield somebody and kind of punch her, but I don't really pose much threat unless I catch her in a gauntlet. But yeah, but with Catherine, I can kind of get in there. I can take the hits if I need to, land a stun. Jewel follows up with a second stun and some big damage right behind it, and it can burn her down pretty quick. And now we roam. Alright, Scarf's going back to lane, it looks like, yeah. Looked like he might rotate down with us for a second there. But he did not. Yeah, so yeah, just constant flares are really crucial. I would say, I don't know, where I'm at now with my roam play, my support play, I would say pretty much always use a flare when you're like trying to make an offensive move, just so you know what you're moving into. It's, I don't know, it feels really vital. It definitely can save engagements. Did I steal one there? Did I just get one CS? I didn't notice if I had one before. I might have. Yeah, when I first pick up Stormguard, or the Stormguard banner, it can be, I don't know. Sometimes I'll accidentally get CS like that. Just actually really nice engagement there overall. Picked up the Kestrel, and are we gonna get the ace? Probably not, but we should be able to do a pretty good push on this turret. I love how I'm just rambling on about my own thing and not really commenting on the match. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You guys can see what's happening. Yeah, that was just a really good, just opening to the fight for us. Looks the scary damage dealers got burnt down pretty quick. That's the thing with Kestrel. If she's left alone, if she gets a good position, good range, she's like devastating. But if you can get in there and just get the damage done before she has a chance to like get the positioning she needs, then you know, you can counter pretty hard. And there, I just got another CS, I think. Damn it, Nox, be better. You have 2 CS. What are you doing, nub? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about the Sky Kestrel combo too. It's really high damage, but it's really low like survivability in most cases. It's all about, for them, it's all about positioning and mobility. And if they can't, yeah, if they can't be on point with that. See, like right there, I was able to just get in, grab a stun, and then Sky's just done at that point. But yeah, if they get the positioning and like keep at the distance that they want, it's a big problem. Kestrel with like the kind of random snipe there. But yeah, if you can get in on them, like especially with Catherine, you can lock them down. Jewel jumps in, it just kind of cleans up. It tends to work pretty well so far from what I've seen. They're trying to body block there, but now Rumley's moving too slow. Not a great beam there, but a good try. Very nice. Josh picks up the Arden. Jewel picks up the Kestrel. Yeah, Jewel tends, like I keep saying this, but yeah, Jewel works pretty good against Kestrel. She can get in, do the damage, and you know. And that's exactly what Kestrel doesn't want. It doesn't want. Whoa! Watch out for the scout there, Rumbly. Yeah, she doesn't want like any enemy near her. It's just gonna ruin her day. Oh, and I did not body block that one. I'm not even sure if I could have gotten in position in time, even if I did react instantaneously. But oh well. Yeah, that came out of nowhere, so I wasn't even expecting it or thinking about body blocking. Sorry, Rumbly. Yeah, so there, looks like I'm going straight for the contraption. I already got the fountain and the crucible done, so gotta get that contraption, get that free vision. Right now I can't even fit scouts, so it's pretty important. Yeah, while you're building, when you're in the middle of building one too, it sucks because you need one slot at least for flares, like I said, for all your offensive like positioning, and then you have the parts of the contraption taking up 2 of your slots, and then you're gonna have your boots and whatever important first defensive items you build. Inventory space is one of those things you always have to struggle with as support. Because, yeah, just throughout the match you're going to need to have candy. Well, we'll talk about that later. Oof. Okay, so Joe Miner hit the... Alright, Kestrel's down. That's one of the big problems. As long as we can... Yeah, okay. We're following it up with Toasting Sky. She does not last, and now we're fine. We're in the clear once those 2 are down. And yeah, this will just be like a slow Arden cleanup. So yeah, like I was saying, inventory space with support can always be a challenge because you have to consider candy, scouts, and flares, plus boots. That's already 4 items. That gives you 2 slots to work with if you're holding all the necessary consumables. Not to mention if you have a potion from early game still. That gives you 1 slot to work with. So yeah, just getting the Kraken. Hopefully it doesn't get sniped. Scarfs has the forward position, so we'll know if they're headed there or they try to do something. Worked very nicely. Get the Kraken, get the infusion. Crystal infusions are nice, as Catherine. They help your cooldown, they give you a little more beef. They make you a little more tanky, is what I mean by that. And yeah, I mean, and CP, a little extra CP is kind of nice, but that's not like the main reason. The main thing is the cooldown. An extra bit of tankiness. And there I pop it right before going into combat. Sometimes I forget. I've been getting better about not forgetting to pop the infusion before a fight or before a confrontation, but you know, it does happen still. Luckily I did it. I popped it here. So yeah, Kraken taking a lot of damage. Ooh, Sky is very good at dealing damage to Kraken. Whoa, got a little bit of lag there. Nah, so I'm trying to get out, trying to survive. Ugh. So that happened all very fast. I got hit with a ton of damage. I had to pop Crucible and Fountain to stay in there, it looked like. Then I got caught on the gauntlet, but luckily Kestrel missed the snipe, and I was able to fight for the rest of the... Or I was able to stay in there. So I think Scarf went down. Yeah, it looks like he did. I don't see him on map. And now, okay, yeah. we were considering backing out, so that's why I was like so far from Rumbly. But obviously he didn't need to. He just sat in the brush and was able to just burn Kestrel down. With that damage, like I said, Jules very nice at burning down Kestrel, just locking her down and just doing the damage. Yeah, stuns are very effective. And so yeah, really good push. Definitely in a great position right now. We have all the jungle. We have some decent vision on our side. Don't have much on their side. For me, with having a contraption with 3 charges, that's inexcusable. Yeah. So, this is something I was going to talk about too. Is like a lot of times I'll build the contraption and the Warhorn anyways, because Warhorn is just really important. But the contraption is too. Well, vision is. The contraption itself isn't super like great or anything. It's just it gives you an option for late game vision that only takes 1 slot. You get scouts and flares for 1 slot. Oh, very nice block by Sky right there. Nice lineup on the beam by Rumbly. Pop the shield, do the damage. Luckily, yeah. I don't mind running into a gauntlet while I have my B up. I could have just crucibled, but it looks like it happened pretty quick, so it probably either just didn't think about it or I was trying to save it. As I oftentimes save items until they're absolutely critical. So once you pop the invis, that's very nice by Rumbly. That's what triggered me to use my ult, because it's very good at taking Taka's or Kestrel's out of invis like that. And then Rumbly with a great A hit, or not A, it's B for Jewel. That's right, her lightning blade is her B. With a great hit with her B, there to pick up the kill. Yeah, and okay, yeah, and the surrender before we even take down the Vayne. So it was a pretty clean match. As you can see, yeah, like I said, Catherine and Jewel together work very good against Kestrel. Yeah, definitely recommend it over Arden. Just, yeah, I played so much Arden last patch, and it just was not, I don't know, those meta comps would give me a lot of trouble, and Catherine seems to be working a bit better against Black Feather and Kestrel. And so, yep, that was the game, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one later. Bye!